Okay. Hmm. I still need to figure out what the music is from. Like it is. Still Christmas Day. Serana, how are you doing that? It's Christmas magic. Or Saturalia. Saturalia magic? Okay, time passes. What? Oh yeah, it's probably sleep on. I probably still have it set to save when auto save when we sleep. No other auto saves on wait, but probably still auto saves when we rest. Oh yeah, it's like PM now. Hmm. Ellie, not just yet. Still trying to figure out what the hell to do. No, please. Ellie, please, you're like, wow, we were doing all this stuff early in the day. So basically, we just like say, probably bring the kids back, or even just go back home and play with the kids there. I feel like we probably would have gotten here. Like most of the evening was spent like drinking and conversing and other things.
So what's next for our adventures?
Um, what are you doing, Ellie?
All right then.
What the hell? How can we change our adventurer outfit?
Of course.
I'm not even sure what it means by standard of outfit. I don't even know where our Dark Seducer stuff is. It's probably a helm. Ah! Ellie, you seem grumpy. Are you grumpy or are you just being weird? As you want to do. Just wrong not to teleport with us, damn it. You see, it makes Whimsy so angry. Oh, okay, she's Whimsy got angry and burned the ah ah. It's our firebrand wine. Ellie, please, no, no, go play with your toys. You have so many toys from Christmas. There you go. Please, I am busy. I'll go get one. Ah, how could you stand this? Like, is it the Daedric thing? Like, there's some part of that that still like lingers in you that makes you resistant to hangovers? Hey, kids.
Mama, you're back. Look what I found. Here, take it.
Oh, that's nice. I do not think I will be drinking for New Year's. There's only so much of that I can stand. Saturalia is my limit. And never doing it again on my birthday. I still have nightmares to this day. Why did I put your Dark Seducer outfit?
What do you need?
There's a set of whatever.
What now?
Oh, what would you like me to wear? Do you want me to wear armor or mage robes?
Not the enchanted ones I gave you, but
Just you and me
we'll just
against the
pretend they
world
are.
now. Not that I'm complaining.
It must be nice to relax in your own space after your adventures.
Okay. Not sure what the heck I'm doing with this booze, but okay. There's some books we can put away. I'd say while we're just doing this, I'm kind of pleased how how the holiday special turned out. At least like the second part. It got some good viewing figures. I mean, maybe part of it was just Serana and a skimpy Christmas top, but that may have had to do with the viewing figures. I don't know. It may have inflated them somewhat. Okay, wait. I really do feel like the end of it was incredibly sweet.
Good morning. good to see you.
Oh yeah, we should be dropping off the Staff of Magnus and the Archmage robes. It's going for 2 separate loading screens. Unless there's a place for the Staff of Magnus out here. These
Yes?
are like all the it might be a sweet spot for the Staff of Magnus, I imagine. Okay. Where's the amulet of Julianos? You forget about Julianos when they made us mod? This will be 9. That's Julianos, okay. So... Oh yeah, we do have an Akatosh one. Okay. I forgot. We have Amulet of Akatosh because Dragonborn. Amulet of Debella, which we gave to Serana last night, so... Or well, yesterday morning, really, but... we'll probably get another one for ourselves. Or even craft another one for ourselves. Um... Debella, because we have an appreciation of beauty and because we would like to make her blush. Um... All of the other ones are going to be kind of empty, probably. Is there a spot for this type of magnet? I mean, imagine there is. Oh, this is where we're meant to like display the armor for the different holds, I think. And factions, I suppose. We're just gonna put that there for now. Okay. There's probably a spot in the enchanting room or something to put the staff of Magnus. We get Julian on us because we're a fan of logic, and Zenithar because we craft and trade things. So I don't know if Isabella has a specific spear of
That's nothing to
Aetherius.
say.
Hmm. There is an actual religious movement called the Aetherius Society. Apparently, I'm not sure if I'm too curious to look into that. I'm just looking up information on Aetherius. Okay, so here are the realms within Aetherius. There's Sovngarde, obviously. The Mental Crux, the self-contained prison for the Mantilla, where the heck that is. Is Sands Beyond the Stars. Um, okay, so that's the Khajiit afterlife. I'm not sure if like we had to like think of like um where Whimsy would go if she died. I really I probably would I'd probably say she most likely go to Sovngarde, just given her connection to Skyrim and although she can also um go to the dark behind the world. We are the ones who do not follow the moons. And we will become the true Miafra of the Mira. Yeah, another yet another danger who would be trying to claim our soul. That'd be an interesting idea. Like for my concept for a mod, or like a total conversion mod, where we'll replay the descendant of a dragonborn going to reclaim their parents' soul. Like there could be like contextual realms of oblivion that we can only go to depending on our heritage. And if we're a Khajiit, then we go to the Mira's realm. Because our parent is a lost cat. What are the far shores? Oh, it must be the Red Guards. Afterlife. What would be the Bretonian afterlife? These are like the known established realms of within the Furious. Also interesting that the realms of Furious are more cultural than tied to particular divines, which might actually be one of the things that may distinguish it from, I suppose, distinguish it from Oblivion. Whereas in Oblivion, the individual Daedra reign over individual um, realms of Oblivion. In Ephirius, it's kind of more tied to mortals than the actual Aedra. But I would think that she would go to Sovngarde rather than. I'd also say that Serana probably would as well. At least I think she would. Like, just thinking of the long term story of, like, which of them dies first, I guess. Like, assuming Whimsy dies first, she would basically insist that Serana would come with her. Like, not like immediately, but like that when Serana dies. She joins Whimsy in Sovngarde. If Serana dies first, that's a little different story, I suppose. But I mean, Serana is a Nord, so that probably would work into her favor, particularly. Whimsy is a hero among Nords, and Serana is a heroic Nord, so I probably would say that she would earn her way into Sovngarde, one way or another. It's just a matter of, depending on which one dies first, Whimsy would definitely, if Whimsy died first, she'd definitely be vouching for Serana when her time comes. Otherwise, if Serana dies first, Whimsy probably would do what she can to make sure that, like, Serana soul ends up at least in a good place. She would do whatever she could to discover the whereabouts of Serana's soul. Like, research where she can. Research and consult. Maybe head back to the portal to Sovngarde. Find a way to reopen it so that she could just poke her head in there and be like, "Hey, is my wife here?" Like, I kind of like to speak of her and hang out, but beyond that, I really just want to know that she's here so I can join her. Otherwise, we're gonna have to find a way to get her here. From wherever she's ended up. Because if she's in Mog Ball's realm in Cold Harbor, we're gonna have to go down there and have a few words with Little Mo, if you know what I mean. Like, depending on the circumstances, she might just like if she could just portal her way to Sovngarde and gather some heroes to storm Cold Harbor. Like, if she had to die, go to Sovngarde to collect the heroes and basically, because I don't know if that's strictly possible, but given what Kodlak was talking about, it might be possible. Because Kodlak was talking about storming the hunting grounds, or whatever they're called. I think they're maybe called the hunting grounds. To reclaim the lost companions who have been claimed by Hirthine. So like, if that's possible, then like that'd be an interesting story. Just like a hopefully still somewhat elderly. Like, I don't know if Serrano. Like, what would we die of? Like, I'm already thinking of the coda for this particular playthrough. But I also feel like it would probably be better for the coda to just literally be them both ending up in Sovngarde together eventually. Like, it'd be an interesting story of her storming Cold Harbor to rescue her wife. But it's also the kind of story that I'd rather be able to play out. Someone make a mod for our character to go into Cold Harbor to rescue Serana. And bring her to Sovngarde where she belongs. Just so we could have like that would probably be like the most epic way to end this playthrough. But we really had to like collaborate with Martimus and probably some other modders who actually like can like do like textures and mesh work and like I'm way too low tier to make that a possibility. Like to even imagine that being a possibility. Like we had to collaborate with Barnabas or at least his voice actress to like have some continuity there. And at least with Barnabas to like have some degree of permission to use his version of Serana in this coda. But like I said, that that's kind of the I'd rather see than simply imagine. So as things stand, I might rather go with the idea that they both just go to Sovngarde immediately when they die. But that she would totally have gone to oblivion and back to well, I've been talking so long that it's desynced my controller. Even though it's freaking plugged in. What? Okay, there we go.
What do you need, my friend?
Okay. Please don't tell me my mouse cursor speed. Oh, it's over here for some reason.
This must be that beautiful Skyrim weather I've always heard about.
Why is the mouse cursor just hanging out? That's weird. Like, you can totally see this. Like, now it's on the other screen. But I have no way of, like, putting it out of the way. Like, the best I could do is put it out of the way for you guys at home. Like, no matter where I click, it's still doing that timer thing. It's really weird and really distracting. Can I put it into the space between spaces? No, not really. Can I alt-tab it away? Okay, maybe I can do that. Okay. That was kind of weird. We're gonna do some housekeeping.
I had expected Ysgramor's city to be bigger.
I hope you like it. It's a special thing for you.
Always sad when someone has to die.
Oh. Ah.
Hold it there. Keep your distance.
What happened here?
Another girl killed. This is Susanna, from Candlehearth Hall. Served me a drink just a few nights ago, but I can't say I knew her.
Has this happened before?
Susanna's the third. It's always the same. Young girl, killed at night, body torn up.
Are they being investigated?
It's stretched thin as it is with the war. Nobody has the time to spend on this. Not pleasant, but it's the truth.
Do you need some help?
If you want to help, ask some of these gawkers if they saw anything useful. I'm going to examine the body before the rats can get to it.
That's rather vicious. Wasn't robbed.
Thing you did for Nurelion, retrieving that file for him before he died. Man was obsessed.
Huh?
Be on the lookout. The butcher could be around any corner.
Oh, down there. Don't mind me. I think you can hear me whistling. I should mention something about a butcher.
After what happened to those other women, I'm worried about my own safety.
Sure. Here's my encouragement
Thank you.
of the Thieves Guild.
Here, this is for you. We'll talk another time.
Also, I might want to do some Thieves Guild quests. To, because apparently the mod includes a way to get out of the contract with Nocturnal. Although, I still...
Need something?
I'm mostly curious as to what this quest is. Because I'm still... Like, on principle, I hesitate to...
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have... Hello, and well... Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
On principle, I'm still not a fan of the idea of... Oh yeah, I did that thing.
Thank you! Azura's prophecy always guides you to fortune. Speaking of fortune, here. Everything I earned from my last shipment. It's yours.
Sure.
Good luck on your travels.
I'm glad we're together.
Are you kidding me? My controller just... I don't know why it's doing this.
Yeah, you need something?
Need something? What's on your mind?
Well, I'm not sure if it's worth the busy work of doing all of these different...
These people seem nervous, which makes me nervous.
How are you feeling, Vax?
Pretty angry, actually.
Need some gold? Or may I have some work for you?
Should have been like stealing a sweet roll from a baby.
Well, I see your wounds have healed.
Looking for work?
I'd still need some time. Yes, lass. Did you need something?
How's the guild doing?
Look around you. Have you ever seen the guild in such a prosperous state? With Mercer Frey gone, and our influence spreading across Skyrim, the guild's earned a new level of respect it hasn't seen in decades. I couldn't be more proud to be part of the Thieves Guild, or of its new guildmaster. Eyes open, and walk with the shadows.
So, feeling loose? How about you run a job for me?
How about Riften?
Sure, why not? I I handle the burglary, shell, sweep, and heist jobs. Most of them involve breaking and entering. If you don't like that kind of work, talk to Delvin. He runs the more up-close and personal jobs.
My heist job.
Every now and again, we like to remind the shopkeepers that we're in charge. If that means breaking into their strong boxes and stealing something valuable from them, then so be it. Feel like doing a bit of shopping? The guild way?
Okay. How's you got?
Hey, you approached me. You want to play coward? That's your problem. I
What?
have work.
Oh.
Good. We could use the coin.
Not
Pretty
burglary.
simple. Break into a house, grab a specific item, and get out before they realize what's going on. The catch is you can't kill anyone who lives there, or you forfeit the payment. You ready for some good old-fashioned burglary?
Let's do a brush skip to the bar. That's
Here you
cool.
go. Hope you don't muck it up.
Yes, lass. Did you need something?
I don't think she's particularly interested in heist jobs. Not sure if that's like some faux ray tracing from the EMB or... I don't know. Anyway.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Grelka.
We're selling this from someone in the... in the underworks, or... whatever.
What is it now? Can't it wait? You know, you're like a fine wine. The more of you I drink in, the better I feel.
I will get checked.
Tell about it.
Here's something I want to try. There are two black cats here. Well, that's just Jinx.
Hello. Hello, friend.
Are you freaking kidding me? was probably outside of business hours. Dang it. Change that.
Hope to see you again. Hello.
Please go into your. Alright, pretty.
What can I do?
What are you
for
doing?
Hello, friend. Hello. Huh. Take a look. Hope to see you again.
While I don't like Riften, the Rift is truly something else. Just look
You can
at
actually
these leaves.
buy a
You don't
cat
typically see anything like
successfully.
them
Maybe we
anywhere
could
else in-
adopt a cat successfully. We just had to. Did these guys ever go away?
Working at the Riften fishery is tough, but it puts some coin in my pocket.
Trees. They're beautiful here. Reminds me of autumn at home.
Can't we? Here's this for you.
Buy armor from Grelka.
We'll bribe this cat until it likes us. I don't know. Yeah, I think the Thieves Guild script is interrupting our ability to interact with cats the way we're supposed to. When we're down here, probably. A ghost down here? I'm afraid of no ghost. What the heck? Okay, I was gonna disarm a trap, but whatever.
Not very impressive.
Hey.
Hey, you dropped something. You sure you don't need it?
Sorry, my gauze got caught on his clothing when I moved him.
What is it? I certainly would not like our cover to be blown.
Oh. Ghost. Ghost. Okay. I need to grab my smartwatch. It wasn't charged all the way this morning. Should be charged now. I need to know what time it is. It was really hard to do when playing the game, so. Okay.
Sorry.
What's going on here? The old mage's last words. I am done. My wounds are too deep, and so I have chosen to remain and lock this area. All I can do is pray that Solanus made it out and sealed that destroyed place shut forever. At least then my death will not be in vain. That's a magical berry if I've ever seen one.
Who's there?
Oops, sorry. Sorry. I didn't realize that was...
Are you alright?
Okay, so those things need to be defeated. Apparently. Kill the red things. What the heck? I'll just leave you to it, whatever you're doing. How could this happen? Our plan should have worked, but who proceeded this, his weapon would interfere with our simple enchantments? Now we have become ensnared in our own trap. What is this weapon and what does it herald? Huh. Now it's green. What? I'm ready to kill this guy now? Ah. Sorry.
You have my back, and I'll...
Dude, what the hell?
Alright, let's do this. Are you alright?
I can't resist from those eyes, those terrible eyes, still full of anger, fear, and remorse. The only escape is death. Huh. Ew.
This better be important.
Another dancing skeleton. Is the dancing skeleton holding an important clue like the last one was? We are doomed, there is no hope. Piranha, what if this skeleton's holding an important clue? Oh wow.
Well, you asked for it.
Skeleton fight! I want to see how this works, how this plays out. Okay, well.
You did pretty good out there. Nice work.
The skeleton is stronger. I met a sideshow Capharian on Amorndus outside of the docks in the rain. Should take it in as a sign. We've done business before, she and I, smuggling back black soul gems, corpses, the kind of dark and dishonest things that would make grown men sleep in pairs. But this is different. This was big. The sword she gave me was nothing nothing I'd ever seen. Teeth like a slaughterfish, and blood-red gentleman in the center. I said it must have been one of a kind. That's when she smiled and told me there was another. My job was to swap them. We sealed the venture with a coin, of which more was promised later. The mage told me I'd be contacted in a week. A group of her associates would pay us to use the hideout to kill some captain, after which I'd make the switch. She told me to keep it a secret from the mages, which made me pause, but the details didn't matter much to me. All I wanted to know was the number on the ledger, that it was enough. Months later, and the deal has turned rotten. The mage is underestimated their own magic, and we are greed. Now we're all paying the price for our stupidity. Some tried to fight their way out, but the bastard won't die. I'm beginning to think he can't. On top of that, every man he spelled has risen to fight beside him, making him not much more harder to kill. I guess I have no one to blame but myself. I should have trusted my gut from the start. Mage jobs always have a bad stink on them, but this one smells especially foul. But I wanted that gold so bad I convinced myself that and the men it was moon sugar. The funny thing is, I don't even have bloodthirst anymore. I lost it at the pits at Felder's Tooth, thinking I could just kill the mages in Kefarian once I got my hands on the other one. But when the spill went bad, the guild sealed the captain in these chambers, and us along with him. Now all I have is a festering wound, an empty stomach, and the mage's coin to show for it. Chances are this coin is probably the only thing that will ever make it out of here. But oh, could it tell you a story? Because this coin has bought a lot of lives. It sold a lot of dreams and it spilled a lot of blood. I know the coin is cursed, yet for some reason I can't let it go. I'll just leave it here. You can keep your cursed coin.
What is it now? Can't it wait?
That's the... Turn blue? Yep. Red, green, blue are the basic colors of light.
Shouldn't we be quiet?
That's a lot of skeletons. really got a lot of money for skeletons. Huh. I've commissioned to capture and restrain a renegade Blades captain. Many tall tales have been spoken of his cruelty and malice, some even claiming he is part separate. In addition to bearing the arms of his former employers, it is said that he wields an Akaviri weapon of dark magic. The combination makes him quite formidable. Thankfully, the guild has great experience in dealing with such things, and we will win the day. We encountered our foe, but all did not go as planned, and he escaped us. He was more powerful than we had imagined, and many lives were lost as a result of our misjudgment. However, I am convinced that his dreaded blade is the source of his power, as I have witnessed firsthand the dark magic it yields. For the blade drinks both life force and mana from any that befall it. We must think of a way to separate our foe from the source of his power. He devised a means to separate our foe from his blade, and we must now set a trap and lure him to us. I'm certain that it will work, but to be sure I must think of an incentive to draw him to us. I think it would be prudent to research the former captain in more depth. Upon reading what I have regarding our captain, my heart almost feels pity for him. It would seem that his madness and malice stemmed from the loss of his wife. The records reveal that it was after this tragic event that the darkness of his soul overcame him. However, pity will not save lives. He must be stopped in all event. Therefore, I have decided to acquire the remains of his loved one in the hope that this will draw him to us.
Let's take him on, my love. Who's there? I've got you in my sights.
Yeah.
This is in your day. Tough day for you. You're dead!
Heck.
Tough day for you.
Seizure warning?
Not very impressive. Oh, it's on.
Huh. But you're still around. I know there is no power that will stop them from taking you away from me and into battle upon foreign fields. For I understand that this is your duty as a captain of the Blades. As your wife, I should respect such things. Nonetheless, but the fear that you may never return troubles me. Know that I think of you always. We are bound together in this life and in the next. Your beloved Emma. Huh. Huh. Wow. Okay, we rolled but still a 19. I rolled a 10. 19, possibly a dirty 20. If we decide our proficiency bonus is even higher. I'm thinking 50 might be like might be considered our level 20. What was Serrano roll for this? Oh, natural 1. That would be her assistance. So I was gonna say, like, we know this is a Daedric artifact. Yeah. Butterflies.
I wonder if merchants profit from dealing with you or not. If not, I say we hit Bellicose.
Steal anything worth talking about?
I distinctly heard that.
Where's the burglary job?
I guess you'll need your coin then. Walking away
Yeah,
without
jobs
taking
to
a
stealth
job,
and do.
it's like
Offer.
passing a bloated
Still have
coin
quite a good bit of jobs available, if you're looking for some. I handle the fishing, numbers, and bedlam jobs. The ones with a more personal touch. If break-ins are more your thing, go talk to Vex.
That's a bedlam job.
Sometimes we just like to remind the city that we mean business, so we hit 'em hard. Just steal whatever we can until we made an impression. Simple, right? Almost. The catch is, it doesn't count if anyone sees you take it. The message needs to be clear. We work in the shadows. Steal from anywhere in the hold, and you even get to keep everything you stole. So, you in? Good.
Sure.
Here's your assignment. So, what can I do for you today?
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Grelka.
Legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
Another way into the manor.
Hello, friend.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Grelka.
Buying and selling fine jewelry.
If you journey
here.
north, keep well away from Snapleg Cave. Damned hag-ravens have infested.
You've been a good friend to me. That means something. I would be happy to keep you the finest weapons and armor.
I'll go ahead and keep a change.
Return any time. You're quite welcome here.
Looking to stay alive?
Yes?
Why take a chance?
Beautiful baubles and gleaming gemstones. For here.
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
Jewelry with legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
I wonder how many quests we need to do in each hold to be considered established. Oh, don't tell me. Yep, I'm connected via internet. What the frickin' hell?
Picked up some new clients. Did a few jobs on my own. I'm not sure if
I have to complete 5 small jobs in each city. And it's Whiterun, Solitude, Markarth for Windhelm. And I guess we already are established well enough in Wifton, so we're kind of barking up the wrong tree or
something.
Stick to the rule. I've got coin and I've got merchandise. Let's see what we can do.
Things are looking up around here, lass.
Hey, where the heck are they?
Something troubling? Pull up a seat. Good job. Now, is agreed.
Okay.
You've
Hear me
already
sneak?
learned all I can teach you. Find me if you're ever looking for some extra coin.
Ready for some work, or you just... Okay, what'll it be? One of the
Sweep.
quickest ways to make some coin in Skyrim is to clear out some of the wealthier homes of their valuables. If you're interested, I could point out a good place that could use a little house cleaning. What do you say?
I got right on it.
Here you go. Hope you don't muck it up.
Yes, lass. Did you need something?
This is like... I'm also pretty sure this game would get... Well, once the lore runner reviews it, or I review it, it will get negatives. I mean, the Peace Good Quest will get a lot of negatives. I'm sure. This part will get, like, probably interaction negative for, on my end. For the fact that you aren't able to...
Yes?
Focus on a particular city.
Be careful.
It could even get multiple negatives. I mean, it would get at least one. One would be for...
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Grelka.
It might get a positive for, like, the variety of jobs you can accept. But beyond that, like... I might give a... I definitely give a negative for RNG.
Whiterun's truly a curious city. It feels so open.
You dirty thief!
Damn it! That should not be happening.
Whiterun's truly a curious city. It feels so open.
Excuse.
Well, some of these are like just variations. Like the sweep job is just a variation on the simple burglary thing. And why would you do a sweep versus a burglary when both of them only get you one influence point? That would probably be at least part of the other negative.
Kind of feeling a little uneasy here. Everyone just seems so reserved, but not in a good way.
Well, the second negative would probably be a combination of things. You know, obviously the fact that no matter how intrinsically difficult or high profile the quest would be, logistically, it has the exact same amount of impact. And it might be just the number of quests you need to do in each hold. Like, even with the ability to just straight up do them all in a row.
Out with it. Time is... You did the job and you did it clean. That's all we ever ask. Enjoy the gold. Good. We could use the coin. Have a house with a good bit of valuables inside, but one particular item's... Good. Just remember the order. Do job first, get drunk second. Now
I never get drunk.
That I'm
Well,
human again.
I said I'm
know
staying,
not
but
to take me out on late night escapades. I'm tired.
it's not a regular event. Like, we might as well just do burglary. There's also the fact that,
Okay.
you have to go back and forth each time
My sister and
to get a new quest.
Neat.
Rather than having, like, it would prove so much to just have a Thieves Guild agent in each city that gives you quests. Like, that would solve both problems, really. Because like, maybe you do like an initial quest to get an agent into.
I love your style. You're looking good today.
I don't know. To get an agent into Whiterun, maybe.
Gotta keep my eyes open. Damn dragons
Or
could
into a
swoop down
particular
at any
city.
time.
But it would solve like a fair number of problems. It pretty much eliminate both at least one of the negatives, if not both of them.
These people seem nervous, which makes me nervous.
Yeah, you need some. Yeah, you need something?
Even if it was still just 5 quests.
Need
Or having to do 5 different jobs in each city. So I think second negative would be just for mainly for the back and forth. So the RNG and then the back and forth would be the 2 negatives. Dang it.
Out with it. Amazing what people leave laying around for us to take, isn't it? Good. We could use the coin. Have a house with a good bit of valuables. Whatever. Just get it done. Here's the
Need
job.
some gold? I may have some work for you.
So here's number 3. It won't even need to be split between 2 people. You can just have be 1 person in each city. I mean, but pixels, it would make it way too easy. No, it would, it's called quality of life. Quality of life does not ease make.
They say there's nothing a Nord woman can't do if she puts her mind to it.
Or anyone for that matter. Or man. Like any person. Really. I mean... Greymane. Oh, come on, they're cool. Oh well. They are rich, so... their wealth needs to be redistributed.
Shouldn't we be quiet?
Sorry. Stairs.
What is it? I certainly would not like our cover to be blown.
I think we detected as we were leaving.
Chops and steaks fit for a jarl.
But we're trusted guests, so. I mean, if I were doing this, is not something I would do if I were hardcore against fast travel. Like, I'd just be screw it. Like, I'd be screw it and fast travel anyway. I'd be screw it and fast travel anyway, or just be like, this is way too much work. Dang it, I'm not very good at it. Let me make some more bone mold molds. Molds? Bolts.
Nice outfit. At least you'll keep up.
Need some gold? I may have some work for you.
Hey, sorry.
Steal anything?
You sure you don't need this?
Wait, the burglary
No
job.
strings attached. Not bad. Good. We could use the coin. Have a house with a good bit of valuables. Fine. Here's everything you need to know.
If you're looking for extra work, talk to Vex or Delvin. Stick to the rules and you'll... I give special rates to members of the Thieves Guild. Show me what you've got.
Things I actually stole by claws.
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably just like playing this for survival mode on where I can't even fast travel at all. I'd be like, oh, well, guess we aren't doing this then.
Something I can help with, or do you just want to...
You sold her, but you sold us cool. Dang it. That's also another problem here. And the game crashing, that's also another problem here. Not sure if we're gonna do all 5 of the quests. Maybe? I don't know. At least they got tonight. Might just like, I don't know. It wasn't for the game crashing. I think the only reason why I even kind of care about restoring the Thieves Guild at all is, well, I mean, I guess I kind of want to see what the. I guess we have like quests once we do enough random quests to establish a foothold in a particular city. We get a special quest for that city to lock it in, so to speak.
Something to be said for going light.
They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King with his voice, shouted him apart.
Ron, could you mind not shining a beacon on us while we're doing this? Are you okay? Need help?
I never really understood
Hello,
why
friend.
some people would prefer to pad themselves
I
with
think I
more
can teach you a
metal.
thing or two.
Yes, their figure is more sturdy, but now they're much easier to hit.
Take care of yourself.
Sorry.
Nice. No, that's nice.
Staying safe, I hope.
I'm sure it's worth it for like. Canonically, I think we're rubbing someone else other than Isolde.
This better be important.
Like, we are working on restoring the Thieves Guild, but mainly for good, not for like just robbing random people. I don't think I can ding the game for that too much. I don't know how I'm doing it with that. I might do enough to like unlock the city quest. Then we'll do the actual quest itself tomorrow. Not sure if I can ding the game for.
Now that I'm human again, should it know not to take me out on late night escapades? I'm tired.
Another thing they could potentially do is once we've completed the Thieves Guild quest line, that's when we can actually have like the luck restored to a point where like we can actually afford, so to speak, to send people out to the different. So we're unlocking the quality of life feature of being able to go to individual cities and take a more targeted approach and skip the busy part, the padding, basically, of having to go back and forth.
If you're looking for extra work, talk to Vex or Delvin. They'll fix you up.
Out with it. Time is money.
Vex,
Steal anything?
lead the vote, really
I
job.
guess you'll
Give
need
me
your
another one.
coin, then.
Preferably not with.
I handle the burglary, shell, sweep, and if you don't like that kind of work, talk. Pretty simple. Break. The catch is you can't kill. You ready for some good old-fashioned burglar? Here, just don't make me look like an ass in front of the guild and mess it up. Well?
Yeah, we don't know if good. Like, we're at least good acquaintances of Isola. I probably would say friends.
I may have some work for you.
I don't think we've done our quest yet, though. But I'd rather not go for like the work trouble of canceling the job and accepting
I'm
another.
a little uneasy here. Everyone just seems so reserved, but not in a good way.
Excuse me, wrong direction. By the time I realized it was Isolde, we're already kind of on our way to Whiterun, so there are even more extra steps involved. I'd rather just retcon what happened entirely. That's much easier than... We're like, hey, anyone else have something you want? What the frig? Okay.
Whiterun's truly a curious city. It feels so...
But Kisol is very much not Claw District, and Whimsy at least knows Isolde well enough to know that she is not Claw District. I take one look at her house.
What is it?
She's like lower middle class at best. So, yeah.
A cover to be blown. These people seem nervous.
Yeah,
Makes me nervous.
So, apologies for it, but there's some role playing here. I mean, the solo thing is kind of quasi role. We're role playing via retcon, but still. There's some discussion of which afterlife Whimsy is the runner will end up in.
Got lots of jobs available. Interested?
Well, you done or what? Oh, you're back? I suppose you'll be wanting your pay then. I bet you are. Which one do you want? Don't give up now. There's plenty of loot out there just ripe for the taking.
Even if you're
Okay.
one of us, you better not make trouble.
Why do they call you Dirge?
Call me Dirge, because I'm the last thing you hear before they put you in the ground. Why? You think it's funny or something?
Cornelia, can I offer you some?
Forget I mentioned it.
Already did.
But I may not buy.
About your name.
Until next time.
Quit
It's
sitting there
hilarious.
wheeling and dealing. Well, it appears your actions are starting to make waves out there. People are talking about the guild again. In fact, I just got a special job request in.
Okay.
I haven't gotten anything like that in years.
What's the special
We
request?
actually got a request from one of the most powerful families in Whiterun, the Battleborns. Make your way up there and look for Alfred. He says he's got a matter that requires a delicate touch, and I suggested you for the job. Don't make me the fool and let me down, all right?
Okay.
This guild needs the coin. Walking away without taking work is not going to make you
I-
popular around here.
Hey, I just took work. What the hell are you talking about?
Hey, good to see you.
Oh,
Friend of
what
Talos?
happened?
Oh no, I just prayed to Talos! I am a criminal!
You know, I believe that honesty is the best policy. So, to be perfectly honest, you're the sexiest woman.
What? I'm the sexiest whoa? What? I'm the sexiest wolf? You know, I cured myself of that. So I think it did kind of describe the circumstances under which she would have become a nightingale. Like they gave her a much more convincing argument than is provided in the game.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
Okay. Okay, she needs to, provide 2 new recruits to Nocturnal to make it work. For example. But even still, like, we could single-handedly take what's it say down, or but with or without the Nocturnal's help. But I don't know. Like, we'll see how interesting the quest to free herself from Nocturnal is, and then kind of decide what is canon from that. Because if it's interesting enough from a narrative standpoint, then we'll just retcon the retcons, so to speak, but also kind of just slide some details in that would have convinced Whimsy to take the deal. Because as it stands, what it is in the game does not is not compelling enough. And I'd rather, like, the only reason I'm even doing this is because, well, one, Whimsy wants to restore the Thieves Guild so that they can be a force for good. That's going to be canonical regardless. But also, I mean, I'm curious to see what the quest to free yourself from Nocturnal is like, and what's involved there, regardless of whether or not it kind of goes against what I've already established about Whimsy not taking a deal and just sort of like, you can do what you want, but I'm going to go over here and not do that. Like, I'll help you, but I'm not gonna, like, that's already what I've established as, that's what I have currently established anyway. But we could always change it back a little bit if, because it really hinges on like how interesting, how well executed this mod that adds that option is. Because if it isn't well executed or compelling as a story, then I don't know. Anyway, I know like, this is a tangled web of of retcons and retcons to retcons, just to like make Whimsy function in the Thieves Guild questline. But anyway, I hope you stick with me. In any case, but there's a bunch of things you can do. I'll take a few seconds of your time, as well as other things that are a bit more involved, including a Patreon if you're so inclined. But of course, that is entirely up to you. And until next time, I thank you for watching. Gotta slip that in there. And until next time.